Trading Jadeja, releasing Matisha Patirana, Chennai made some bold decisions ahead of IPL mini auction 2026. As a Chennai fan, I'm very excited because Chennai usually does not make big bold decisions. They usually stick with the players and be very loyal to all the players that they own. But this time they made some big decisions, and I think they were planning for a big future ahead, which is a great news for all Chennai fans like me. Let's look at the retentions, releases, and probably the potential players that we can go for in the IPL auction 2026. First of all, let's talk about the releases. See, a lot of guys are very unhappy with Matisha Patirana, but I'm totally different from this. The thing about Patirana is he's not even starting for Sri Lankan team right now. Sri Lanka does not prefer him. They prefer one Tushara over him. The thing about Matisha Patirana is, since he changed his action in 2024, he's not the same guy anymore. He's not nailing those Yorkers. He's roughly bowling about 9 balls per over. My God, man. I really hate watching Patirana right now. Because the thing is, he's bowling almost 9 balls per over, which is like irritating. Even if he bowls to get deliveries, it's like, oh my God, when will this over finish? That's the mindset when we watch Matisha Patirana. So the thing is, I'm very happy that we released him, because I was actually thinking that we might stick to him till 2027. Oh my God, that's a great decision taken by Chennai Super Kings management to release Matisha Patirana. I really hope we don't go for him. I think we will go for him, but the thing is, even if we go for him, we should have him as a backup. Definitely not as a starter. Nathan Ellis, for the way he's performing for Australia, Nathan Ellis deserves a spot in CSK squad. So I think I really want to see CSK start Nathan Ellis in the IPL 2026. Apart from that, every releases is okay. Yes, two things I want to talk about: Rachin and Conway. We released both of them. Conway I can understand, because now we got Sanju, who's a wicketkeeper batsman, so having Conway, there is no place for him, and also Conway is in his mid-30s, so I understand that. Also Conway is about 7 crores, so releasing him will eventually increase a lot of budget for us ahead of auction, so I think that makes a lot of sense. But Rachin Ravindra, I'm not happy with that, seriously, because Rachin Ravindra is a guy who has a lot of talent in him. If he figures out the formula to score runs in T20, he will be a star in the next 10 years, because Rachin can easily become a destructive T20 batsman, because he has every abilities. Last year we knew against Mumbai at Chepauk in the very first game for us how he played a match-winning knock, because he has that ability in him. So if somebody picks up, for example, KKR picks up Rachin, and he suddenly becomes that player and scores 550 runs at a strike rate of 170. My God, I don't want to see Rachin in any other team. I don't want to see Rachin wearing any other color than yellow. I really want to see Rachin back in yellow, because I accept that. I knew Rachin does not have a place in our team, because we have solid top 3 with Ayush Matre, Rutraj and Samson. There is no place for Rachin and Conway. But considering the age factor of Rachin Ravindra and the ability of Rachin Ravindra, I think we should have him in the dugout and groom him in the next 2 years, because we never knew, because Samson is 31. We never knew in 2 years how he'll play. So if Rachin becomes a monster in 2 years, we can easily retain him ahead of 2027 auction and have him for the future. So I really pray for CSK that we go for Rachin in the May auction. Apart from that, talking about the releases, Deepak Hooda, Tripathi and Jaishankar, all were expected. So no surprises in that. Let's talk about the retentions. All the retentions are good. Of course, there is no surprises in retentions apart from Jamie Overton, but his performance against New Zealand, that one-day series, were very good. So I think having him, he will not start, but he is going to be a backup. So having him as a backup is a great as well. So overall, retentions and releases, it does not shock me. I don't want to talk about the Jadeja trade, because that's a heartbreaking one for us. But anyway, that's done. Overall, so the retentions and releases, no surprise apart from Jadeja, and for me personally, Rachin Ravindra. For a lot of guys, it's Matisha Patirana. Not for me, definitely not for me. So let's talk about the players we can go for in the auction. See, I'll make one point very clear. Last year, ahead of May auction, we had only 55 crores, but right now we have 43 crores, and we only probably have 2 spots in the 11 to fill. Because let me name the 11 that we have so far. We are going to start with Sanju, Ayushmat 3, Rutu at 3, 4 Braveness, 5 Dubey, 6 and 7 is going to be open, 8 is going to be Dhoni, 9 is Anshul Kamboj, 10 is Khalil Ahmed, 11 is Noor Ahmed, and 12 is Nathan Ellis. So far in that 12 that I named, we already have 3 foreign players. Nathan Ellis, Noor Ahmed, and Deval Braveness. So 6 and 7 are the places to fill. Probably at 7 they might play Uril Patel as an impact player. So only 6 is left. So far, see, I'm talking so which is our best 11. I'm not talking for Chepak 11 or anything like that. So for 6th, we should go for a solid finisher. That is very, very important for us. A lot of guys talk about Cameron Green. The problem with Cameron Green is he's in a great form. He's in a red hot form. But the problem is he's doing that at number 3. He's not doing that at number 6. So that is a main thing that a lot of CSK fans need to remember. Because simply just because we have 43 crores, we can't go all out. See, I think with KKR in the mix, he might go up to 28 or maybe even 30 crores. So if we get him for 30 crores and does not play him at number 3, we are wasting a talent and we are wasting our pass. So I do not want to go that hard for Cameron Green. Instead, I would love to go for more options. I would love to go for a player like Andre Russell, who Glenn Maxwell because of his spin option that he gives us for our team, and then probably a player like Donovan Ferrara or maybe David Miller. So I will go for these kind of options rather than going very hard on Cameron Green. A lot of guys talk about Akil Hussain. I do not see how he will actually fit into our squad because we have already we have 3 foreign players. So the 4th one will be a finisher. Sure, I do not see Akil Hussain in our starting 11. So we might have him as a backup. So overall, this is what I want to see from Chennai Super Kings point of view. Probably for Indian spinners, maybe if we play in Chepak, we need extra spinners. So I think we should go for some like Rahul Char or maybe Ravi Bishnoi. Actually, I'm not a big fan of Ravi Bishnoi. He's not doing that in the last 2 years. So that's what I would expect from Chennai Super Kings to do in the auction. So overall, this is my view on CSK squad. I'm very happy with the bold decisions that we took ahead of the IPL auction 2026. But also at the same time, we have a lot of holes, probably in 6 and 7, which we need to fill. So let's hope that CSK will figure it out. Just because we have 43 crores, we cannot go blind for some players. So I think we want to be very clever. Personally, I would love to go for Maxwell and Andre Russell because because I think that because those two guys, even though Andre Russell passed his prime, I think he can still do a job. Same with Maxwell because of his spin option. I think he will be a very good addition in Chepak conditions. So this is my view, guys, on Chennai's action so far. Share your thoughts in the comment section, and for more videos like this, consider subscribing. Yes.